a video on how to poach an egg. Now, it might be telling you to suck eggs, and if it is, you're not going to watch this anyway, but there's a couple of really easy things that you can do to guarantee that you get a nice soft yolk in the middle, if that's what you like. So someone told me, it wasn't that long ago actually, that see these little numbers on your toaster, each number equals a minute. So it's kind of like a timer. Now, I like to put one on number 3, which is 3 minutes. Now, before I knew that was minutes, I'd worked out that if I got my water boiling, put my egg in the pot and put the toaster down, by the time the toast popped up, my egg was perfect. Now, I didn't realise that what I was actually doing was making a 3-minute egg at the time, but it was. So that's the timer that I use. Now, there's a couple of things you need to do to make sure that this works. So you have to have your water boiling, so don't put your toast down until you've got your egg in your boiling water, otherwise it won't work. Now, there's a few things that people say you should do to your water. Like, some people put some vinegar in the water, and they say that that stops the white from all separating out. I think that's a heap of rubbish. I think that all that does is makes your eggs taste a bit like vinegar, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you like vinegary eggs, go for it. Put some vinegar in your water, but I don't think it actually helps. I like to put some salt in my water, about the same amount as I would as if I was cooking pasta. Just salt makes everything taste better. And the other thing is, some people twirl the water, make a bit of a whirlpool, and then put the egg in, and then that helps the egg whites, I guess, all sort of stay together and give you a more wholesome whole egg, I guess. You lose less whites. Now, that spread of the white is all to do with the freshness of your egg. So the fresher your egg, the more your egg will stay together. So just get fresh eggs, and then you don't have to worry about your vinegar or twirling water or anything like that. So I got my eggs from the farmer's market on the weekend, so they should be pretty fresh. So my water is boiling, whoops, and my toast is ready to go. So I'm going to give it a crack. All right. Egg in. Oh no! Toast down. It's on number 3. So one of the reasons you need to have it boiling in when you put it in is so the egg doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. That's one reason. And the other thing is that you want that egg white to instantly set as soon as it goes in the water, otherwise it does spread everywhere. So my whites have pretty much all stayed together, which is awesome, and that's because they're so fresh. Now, this is a tiny pot, so it comes back to boil really quickly after I put something cooler in it. So I'm just going to turn it down, otherwise it's going to boil over, and no one wants boiled over mess on your hot plate to have to clean up. I still want it boiling, so I guess I still want bubbles, but I just don't want it rapid bubbles, that's all. So this is my special egg poaching pot. I didn't buy it for that reason. Someone gave me a set of pots, and I just happened to have this little pot in it. It is perfect for poaching eggs. It's also pretty good for tempering spices as well. And it's perfect because it's only little, you can get a small amount of water to boil much quicker. So if you put a big pot on the stove and you fill it with water, it's obviously going to take longer to boil. So it's a bit of a waste of energy and a waste of time. So you're better off to have a smaller pot to boil your egg rather than a really big one. It just makes it quicker and easier. And that's probably about the extent of the secrets, really. I'm just going to turn up a titch because it's just not quite boiling enough for me. Yeah, so once that egg pops, once the toast pops, my egg should be just about perfect. So I'll take my toast out and then quickly reef the egg out, and then once that's done, I'll chop it open and you can see how good it is. Oh, pop. See that wobble? See? Perfect. Alright, I'm going to pop it on my toast. Get off. Off, 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 off. Alright. Alright, you ready? For the perfect poached egg. I'll do it this way so you can see it. Look at that. No whites. Whites are perfectly set and it's just runny yolk. See? Easy. Give it a crack.